Futurelooks CES 2012 coverage is brought to you by Cooler Master. Celebrating 20 years of innovation and excellence with visually striking products like the new Cooler Master Cosmos 2 Ultra Tower chassis. Hi, I'm Steven with Futurelooks.com, and we're at CES 2012. We dropped by Patriot Memory because they have some new stuff to show us. But one of the things that was shared with us is a bit of a shift. I got Johnny here to talk about that. He's the director of marketing. What were you talking about there with the shift? Like, how does this affect users?
Hey Stephen, thanks for coming by. So what we're doing this year is on our memory side. We're going to be making a slight shift in terms of where we're focusing our products. And so what we want to do is, we have a great line of products, with our signature line all the way up to our Viper Extreme. But what's really key this year, what we're going to be focusing on, is content development, right? So what we're finding out is that people that can utilize 8 GB DIMMs, for example, are the people that are creating videos, compiling, software, you name it, right? These guys that create content can see huge benefits from actually having high density DIMMs. And also, it also ties very well into, if you look at our SSDs. So we're actually going to be completing our entire lineup by the end of this quarter. So if you take a look here, we have the Wildfire, the Pyro, and the Magma lineup, and so this whole lineup actually works really well with our memory. So if you take a look at the usage models today of SSDs and also in memory together, what we're shifting away from is going away from the spec wars, right? And so what we're going to be focusing on is application, right? Because people that actually buy an SSD with high density memory can actually see greater benefits. And so here today we've actually set up a demo to actually show you just that, and how high density memory plays a vital role in content development. So what we have here is a 16 gigabyte. These systems are completely identical, except with one difference. It's the amount of memory. So this is a system with about 16 gigabytes of memory, and the one on the right has about 64 gigabytes of memory. Now, this demo, well, what it does is that it takes a series of, I think, about 97 to 100 random photographs, high-resolution photographs, and what this does is that it stitches these photos into a giant panoramic picture. So this is actually the finished unit here, and so the average time to get it done on a 16 gigabyte system is about 8 to 9 minutes, versus if you do it with a 64 gigabyte system, it takes just under a minute.
So if you're a content creator and every minute counts, in the course of a year when you're doing hundreds of projects, that's actually quite a few hours of billable hours that you're throwing out the window. That's pretty impressive. Now, speaking of content, though, you've actually got some new products that actually share that content out on your TV. Let's go have a look at that, Johnny.
Great. So what we've done today is we've actually announced just a few days ago a refresh in our PBO lineup. So the PBO was originally coined in the forums, by our community guys. I mean, it really stands for the Patriot Box Office, but I mean, it's gained so much popularity in the forums that, you know what, we're just going to call it the PBO, and we're just going to start a whole family of it, right? So I mean, the first thing that we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be doing a refresh to the very popular core. So originally, we actually wanted to listen to our customers and say, okay, well, what made it so popular? And so it was the fact that it was open source, right? I mean, people like to open it up, tweak it a bit, do whatever they want to it, right? And so what other popular platform to bring on than Android? So what we've done here is we've actually done a shrink, and on the Alpine, what's really cool about it is that because it is open source, that you can actually sideload apps and do all the stuff that the hacker guys love to do, right? And so we made the announcement, and then so a lot of people ask, like, hey, what happened to the hard drives, or where's the built-in Wi-Fi and things of that. So we're going to be answering that need with the PBO Core XT. So the Core XT is actually the direct successor to the original Core. And so what's really cool about this one is that it utilizes the Realtek 1186 chipset. And what's nice about that, what that enables the media player to do, is actually play back 3D content. And so this also has built-in Wi-Fi, and also we're also very sure that people are going to love to hack this thing up too, right?
Oh, yeah.
But it's going to be a very, very popular platform, and it's going to be looking at a June release. And so, taking on that, we actually have a brand new product, a new category for us is that we actually have DAS devices, like hard drive enclosures, but with tablets becoming more and more popular, the big question is where can we put some storage? So the Gauntlet2 Wi-Fi is actually a file sharing device where you can actually share over 802.11, ABG, and the run-of-the-mill standards. You can actually put virtually any type of drive in it, and share it over and really enjoy content on the go.
Fantastic. So that really takes sharing to another level on the portable level. So with the PBOs, with the Gauntlet, you've got your content everywhere. So when you create it, you can definitely drop it onto one of these and make sure everyone gets a chance to see it, right?
Exactly. And what's really cool about it, and the reason why we think this is going to be so effective, is that if you look at the availability of creating HD content today, I mean, it's getting more affordable, and we want to be able to enable all of these guys to actually want to create some high definition content, whether you're shooting, high production videos or just, family videos, right? We want to make sure that people can create it, share it, and distribute it, right?
Well, thanks a lot, Johnny. And that's it from Patriot Memory. Check out more coverage from CES 2012 on our YouTube channel. I'm Steven with Futurelooks.com. Thank you for watching. We will see you again.